yeah. RSVP. The guest list closed 3 hours ago. Still found my name in every conversation. Somebody asked who brought me here, nobody did. I arrived without an explanation. Different room, same reaction. People stop mid-sentence, then adjust the atmosphere. I don't chase a moment, I become the moment. That's why everything feels different when I'm here. Somebody planned the whole evening, spent weeks arranging every detail. Funny how one entrance changes everything without touching the schedule. RSVP, not required, I don't wait outside. Every table turns when I walk by. No permission needed, no special invite. Some people in a party, some people become the night. Somebody spend an hour picking outfits, trying to match whatever's popular lately. I got dressed without a second thought, confidence always fits better than the label. People keep checking who I'm with, missing the point completely. The room isn't interesting because of company. The room gets interesting because of energy. Nobody remembers the playlist, nobody remembers the lighting, nobody remembers the menu. People remember how one night feels. That's why I never worry about fitting into a scene. Most scenes start changing the second that I'm RSVP, not required, I don't wait outside. Every table turns when I walk by. No permission needed, no special invite. Some people in a party, some people become the night. Some people become the night. The cameras always find their way. Without instructions, the stories write themselves. Without permission, I stop trying to understand why attention moves this way. Some people spend years chasing it, some people simply created it. Every city has the same faces, doing the same thing, searching for the next place to feel important. Meanwhile, I'm already laughing, halfway through another memory. Not because I planned it, cause I know how to enjoy it. That's the difference. One side wants validation, the other side is busy living. One side needs recognition, the other side doesn't notice who's looking. RSVP, not required, I don't wait outside. Every table turns when I walk by. No commission needed, no special invite. Some people in a party, some people become the night. Left my schedule on the dresser, didn't bring it out tonight. Every goal can wait until tomorrow, none of them could buy this time. Everybody's trying to optimize every minute of their life. Meanwhile, I'm ordering dessert first and deciding later what I like. No checklist, no deadline, no audience to satisfy. I spent too many years treating every day like an audition. Now I'm walking past the habit, like I never had permission. I'm off the clock tonight, nothing to prove tonight. No score to keep, no race to run, no reason to apologize. I'm off the clock tonight, everything feels like. Some people work for moments, I'm busy living mine. Somebody asked what's next, I said I haven't thought about it. The look on their face made it sound almost rebellious. Funny how being present feels unusual these days. Everybody's somewhere else before the moment even fades. The music isn't background, the laughter isn't content. The memory isn't material for future validation. I don't need evidence that I enjoy myself. The fact that it happened already says enough. I'm off the clock tonight, nothing to prove tonight. No score to keep, no race to run, no reason to apologize. I'm off the clock tonight, everything feels like. Some people work for moments, I'm busy living mine. Tomorrow can't have my ambition, tonight belongs to curiosity. The version of me that laughs too loud and stays for another story. The version that doesn't calculate every outcome in advance. The version that remembers life isn't a business plan. I still know where I'm going, that's not the point. The point is knowing when to stop, measuring every choice. Not every hour needs a purpose, not every night needs a lesson. Sometimes the best decision is forgetting the question. I'm off the clock tonight, nothing to prove tonight. No score to keep, no race to midnight, every window turns reflective. The same road I crossed this morning looks completely different from this perspective. Nothing changed, the building stayed, the traffic followed every rule. The difference is the way I move when there's nothing left to prove. A corner store becomes a backdrop, a crosswalk feels intentional. Every step starts looking cinematic without trying to be memorable. People think style starts in the closet, I think it starts in posture. The way somebody enters the room before they ever say a word. After dark, different view, same city, brand new mood. Every block feels redesigned when confidence arrives on time. After dark, different scene, same world, different lens. Nothing changed, that's the trick. Everything feels different in it. Taxi lights blur in the paintings, storefront glass becomes a mirror. Everybody searching for excitement while I'm already standing near it. No VIP section needed, no velvet rope required. Half the places people dream about look ordinary when forced. The magic isn't in a location, it's in our moment then. Some people keep collecting addresses, some people know how to dance. Through a conversation, through a memory, through a random Thursday that accidentally became legendary. After dark, different view, same city, brand new mood. Every block feels redesigned when confidence arrives on time. After dark, different scene, same world, different lens. Nothing changed, that's the trick. Everything feels different in it. I stop waiting for occasions to justify enjoying life. Stop treating happiness like something earned through sacrifice. Some nights don't need a reason, some nights don't need a plan. Some nights become unforgettable because nobody forced them to. The skyline isn't performing, the moon isn't trying either. The best things stay impressive without announcing their arrival. That's why I like the nighttime and never ask for credentials. It simply gives the ordinary a completely different silhouette. After dark, different view, same city, brand new mood. Every block feels redesigned when confidence arrives on time. After dark, different scene, same world, different lens. Nothing changed, that's the trick. Everything feels different in it. You saw it Tuesday, called it a mood board. 2 weeks later, everybody moved towards same frame, same angle, same little caption. Funny how a trend starts right after the reaction. I don't need approval, never ask permission. People build careers of accidental repetition. Every room different, still the same outcome. Walking quiet, watch the whole crowd read Route 1, I don't do forecasts, I just move first. Everybody studying footprints like coursework, looking for a blueprint. Sorry that's unavailable, the copy looks familiar but the source is irreplaceable. They want the recipe, I keep it incomplete. Everybody following, nobody leading me. They want the recipe, still can't compete. You got the copy, I got the original receipt. Seen the same jacket, seen the same stare, seen the same poses floating everywhere. Same black shade, same detached look. Everybody reading pages from the same book. Funny when they call it theirs, I remember where it started. Before the screenshots, before the markets, before the comments, before the algorithms, before they packaged it and sold it back different. I don't need a spotlight, the spotlight travels. Soon as I arrive, the atmosphere unravels. Never had to chase relevance, that's exhausting. People run in circles, I just keep evolving. They want the recipe, I keep it incomplete. Everybody following, nobody leading me. They want the recipe, still can't compete. You got the copy, I got the original receipt. Don't compare numbers, numbers get outdated. What's rare stays rare, that's why it's never traded. I don't check mirrors, I check influence. Soon as something spreads, I already knew it would. Every season different, still the same discussion. How she do it again without an introduction? No campaign, no explanation, no dramatic reinvention, no validation. Just another day, another imitation, another trend born from observation. You can wear it, you can post it, You can frame it, you can quote it, you can study every detail line by line, but there's one thing you can't duplicate: timing. They want the recipe, I keep it incomplete. Everybody following, nobody leading me. They want the recipe, still can't compete. You got the copy, I got the original receipt. Original receipt. You got the copy, I got the original receipt. You keep asking questions I never agreed to answer, building whole opinions from a single captured angle. Everybody talking like they sat inside the meeting. Funny when the loudest voice knows the least about the reason. You want context, I don't provide it. You want details, I move beside them. Every conversation turns into a guessing game. Then the same people act surprised when they miss the frame. I learned early, explanations get expensive. The more you try to clear things up, the less they ever listen. So I stop handing out maps to people standing still. If they never plan to understand nothing I say will. You can make a story, you can make a headline, you can draw conclusions, you can waste your own time. Everybody watching, trying to define it. I never say a word, still somehow stay the topic. One look becomes a rumor, one photo turns a theory, one moment gets rewritten until it sounds completely different. They talk like investigators searching for a hidden code. Meanwhile, I'm somewhere else already on another road. I don't chase perception, perception chases me. People filling blanks, then call it certainty. You want a statement, I don't owe one. You want reactions, you won't get one. The less I participate, the more they speculate. The less I ever answer, the more they concentrate. You can make a story, you can make a headline, you can draw conclusions, you can waste your own time. Everybody watching, trying to define it. I never say a word, still somehow stay the topic. Silence makes people nervous, that's what I notice. Somebody always needs control over things they never own. They want access, they want certainty, they want every locked door opened immediately. I don't operate that way, never really did. Some things stay private, that's the way they live. Not everything important needs a public explanation. Not every decision needs outside validation. You can keep discussing, keep creating narratives. I'll keep moving forward while you're trapped inside comparisons. You can make a story, you can make a headline, you can draw conclusions, you can waste your own time. Everybody watching, trying to define it. I never say a word, still somehow stay the topic. You know the picture, you don't know the person. Yeah, you know the outfit, you don't know the version. Yeah, everybody thinks visibility means access. Yeah, looking from a distance doesn't mean you have it. Yeah, seen 100 comments talking like they're certain. Yeah, funny how assumptions always sound rehearsed. You know the surface, nothing underneath it. Yeah, people love a mystery until they never reach it. I don't move closer just because you're curious. Something stays separate, that's not being arrogant, that's just understanding. Everything has limits, not every closed door needs another witness. You can see me, you can't reach me, that's the difference. You keep missing, standing nearby still distant, trying to understand something you were never given. Same room, different world, same air, different terms. People think attention creates connection. Those are different things, that's an important lesson. I don't build a bridge for every passing stranger. Somebody sees a smile, then mistakes it for a favor. Everybody wants proximity, nobody asks why. Everybody wants a seat, nobody built a flight. You want familiarity without the years behind it. Want the final page without the time to write it. That's not how it works, never really has been. Real things take time, not observation. You can reach me, that's the difference. You keep missing, standing nearby, still distant. Trying to understand something you were never given. Some people stay memorable because they're always speaking. Some people stay memorable because they stay leaving. I don't need to disappear to stay unavailable. Distance isn't measured by geography alone. The loudest person in the room can still be unknown. The quietest person there can own the whole moment. That's why I never rush to explain every movement. The more I keep for myself, the more it keeps its value. Not everything important needs public approval. You can see me, you can't reach me, that's the difference. You keep missing, standing nearby, still distant. Trying to understand something you were never given. Yeah, ay, ay, ay. Ay, there wasn't one available. Yeah, ay. Yeah, you thought this looked easy, this where the mistake started. People get confident before they know what they're charging. Walked in with opinions, left with a different posture. Funny how reality always arrives after. You saw a smile once, built the whole assumption. Never checking whether the facts match the discussion, that's the problem. Everybody wants shortcuts, reading one chapter, then pretending they know the author. Wrong address, wrong timing, wrong person for that nonsense. Wrong address, wrong move, should've checked who you were talking to. Wrong address, wrong angle, wrong game, wrong gamble. You came looking for an opening, there wasn't one available. I don't waste words when results speak clearer. Most people get loud when they're standing near fear. I got nothing to prove, that's why I stay calm. The strongest position usually sounds less alarm. You came looking for leverage, found limitations. You came expecting pressure, found patience. That's what throws people off, they want a reaction. Somebody loses control and confirms their imagination. Not happening, not today, not tomorrow, not eventually. I learned a long time ago, control is expensive, and giving it away costs more than keeping it. Wrong address, wrong timing, wrong person for that nonsense. Wrong address, wrong move, should've checked who you were talking to. Wrong address, wrong angle, wrong game, wrong gamble. You came looking for an opening, there wasn't one available. The loudest people usually leave first. The quiet ones stay long enough to see how things work. I watch confidence disappear mid-conversation when somebody realizes the situation changed. You wanted easy, you wanted predictable, you wanted familiar, something manageable. Instead you found boundaries, instead you found discipline. Instead you found somebody who doesn't move from pressure. That's why this story keeps ending the same way. Different faces, different names, same mistake. Wrong address, wrong timing, wrong person for that nonsense. Wrong address, wrong move, should've checked who you were talking to. Wrong address, wrong angle, wrong game, wrong gamble. You came looking for an opening, there wasn't one available. You thought this looked easy, that's where the mistake started. People get confident before they know what they charging. Walked in with opinions, left with a different posture. Funny how reality always arrives after. You saw a smile once, built a whole assumption. Never checking whether the facts match the discussion. That's the problem, everybody wants shortcuts. Reading one chapter, then pretending they know the author. Wrong address, wrong timing, wrong person for that nonsense. Wrong address, wrong move, should've checked who you were talking to. Wrong address, wrong angle, wrong game, wrong gamble. You came looking for an opening, there wasn't one available. I don't waste words when results speak clearer. Most people get loud when they standing near fear. I got nothing to prove, that's why I stay calm. The strongest position usually sounds less alarm. You came looking for leverage, found limitations. You came expecting pressure, found patience. That's what throws people off, they want a reaction. Somebody loses control and confirms their imagination. Not happening, not today, not tomorrow, not eventually. I learned a long time ago, control is expensive, and giving it away costs more than keeping it. Wrong address, wrong timing, wrong person for that nonsense. Wrong address, wrong move, should've checked who you were talking to. Wrong address, wrong angle, wrong game, wrong gamble. You came looking for an opening, there wasn't one available. The loudest people usually first, the quiet ones stay long enough to see how things work. I watch confidence disappear mid-conversation when somebody realizes the situation changed. You want it easy, you want it predictable, you want it familiar, something manageable. Instead you found boundaries, instead you found discipline, instead you found somebody who doesn't move from pressure. That's why this story keeps ending the same way. Different faces, different names, same mistake. Wrong address, wrong timing, wrong person for that nonsense. Wrong address, wrong move, should've checked who you were talking to. Wrong address, wrong angle, wrong game, wrong gamble. You came looking for an opening, there wasn't one available. Nobody announced me, still everybody noticed. The conversation changed before I ever approached it. Funny how a room works, people never say it. The atmosphere shifts first and they try to explain it. Somebody stands taller, somebody gets quieter, somebody suddenly remembers what they were trying to hide. Here I don't create pressure, I reveal what's already there. That's why the same room feels different when I appear. Watch the room, temperature change, nobody move, still nothing stayed the same. Watch the room, temperature change, no speech, no warning, no campaign. Watch the room, temperature change, people feel it before they know my name. The loudest person talks less, the nervous person checks twice, the confident person relaxes, the fake one loses balance. You can learn a lot without asking questions. Most people tell the truth through small corrections. A room always answers before a person does. That's why I pay attention to reactions more than words. Somebody wants approval, somebody wants control, somebody wants attention, somebody wants a roll. Watch the room, temperature change, nobody moved, still nothing stayed the same. Watch the room, temperature change, no speech, no warning, no campaign. Watch the room, temperature change, people feel it before they know my name. I stopped chasing presents when I learned what it meant. The strongest signal rarely needs reinforcement. People spend years trying to become impossible to ignore. The secret is simpler, be real enough that people remember. No performance lasts forever, no character survives pressure. Eventually every room shows people who they are. That's why I never worry about standing out on purpose. The moment stays authentic, that's what makes it work. Watch the room, temperature change, nobody moved, still nothing stayed the same. Watch the room, temperature change, no speech, no warning, no campaign. Watch the room, temperature change, people feel it before they know my name. Everybody talks numbers, like numbers settle everything. Putting price tags on moments, like value works that way. I've seen people trade principles for a better invitation, trade honesty for access, then call it elevation. That's never been my language, never been my system. If it costs who I am, then I don't need it. Some opportunities arrive looking polished from a distance, then start demanding pieces of the things that make you different. Not for sale, never was. Some things don't belong inside a budget. Not for sale, not negotiable. You can make an offer, I'm unavailable. Not for sale. That's the answer. Before the question finishes, people get uncomfortable when boundaries stay expensive. They expect everything important to become flexible. Eventually I watch standards disappear, one compromise at a time. Small decisions adding up until nothing stays recognizable. That's why I move carefully, that's why I choose slowly. Not everything attractive actually holds value. Some things only sparkle because they're temporary. The real test starts when nobody's watching. Not for sale, never was. Some things don't belong inside a budget. Not for sale, not negotiable. non-negotiable. You can make an offer, I'm unavailable. Not for sale. That's the answer. Before the question finishes, the rarest things stay rare because they stay protected, not because they're hidden, because they're selected. Everybody wants access, very few understand responsibility. Those two things sound similar until reality appears. My time is value, my peace is value, my name is value, my standards have value. That's why they're never listed, that's why they never auction. Anything worth keeping usually costs discipline. Everybody wants a number, something easy to explain. A ranking, a category, a shortcut to a name. People get uncomfortable when they can't organize it. If they can't place a label, they keep trying to redefine it. Too expensive for assumptions, too complex for averages. The same system used on everyone else never seems to manage this. You want a quick description that'll fit inside one. That's why every conversation is where it started from. Price tag missing, no estimate available. People keep searching, nothing looks relatable. Price tag missing, not a calculation. Some things lose meaning the second that you rate them. The second that you rate them. One person sees confidence, another sees distance. One person sees freedom, another sees resistance. Funny how perception changes with the viewer. The same thing looks different depending who's standing near it. That's why I stop worrying about interpretation. The audience changes daily, the standard stays the same. Somebody needs approval, somebody needs consensus. I've seen too many people build themselves around opinions. Price tag missing, no estimate available. People keep searching, nothing looks relatable. Price tag missing, not a calculation. Some things lose meaning the second that you rate them. You can count possessions, you can count attention, you can count statistics, you can count dimensions. None of that explains why some people stay memorable while others disappear the moment conditions change. The most valuable things rarely introduce themselves. They don't need advertising, they don't need reinforcement. That's why I never argue when somebody misunderstands. If they need a number first, they'll never understand. Price tag missing, no estimate available. People keep searching, nothing looks relatable. Price tag missing, not a calculation. Some things lose meaning the second that you rate them. Price tag missing, still unavailable. Everybody wants a ranking, a list they can believe in, a way to make the world smaller and easier to reason with. Top 10, top 5, best dressed, most liked. People build whole identities around numbers overnight. I never understood it, the obsession with position. Most of those comparisons start from bad assumptions. Different paths, different time and different definitions. Trying to measure everything usually misses everything. Not on the scale, never have been. You can't compare different dimensions. Not on the scale, wrong equation. The numbers stop working at this location. One person values silence, another values attention. One person wants freedom, another wants protection. The same choice looks different depending on the person. That's why universal rankings always felt uncertain. I've watched people chase status, then forget why they started. Spend years climbing ladders they never wanted in the first place. Everybody wants a winner, everybody wants a title. Nobody asks whether the competition was worthwhile. Not on the scale, never have been. You can't compare different dimensions. Not on the scale, wrong equation. The numbers stop working at this location. The older I get, the less I care about categories. Most of them exist to simplify complexity. Some things stay valuable because they stay independent. The moment they need approval, their value becomes dependent. So keep the scoreboards, keep the rankings, keep the endless discussions, keep the statistics. I'll keep moving differently. That's always worked better. The strong strongest position is choosing your own measure. Not on the scale, never have been. You can't compare different dimensions. Not on the scale, wrong equation. The numbers start working at this location. Not on the scale, that's the difference.